That's cool.
Stop recording. Okay, so now let's go to the middle box. Okay, psychos. When is the only time that we can use these steps to factor?
When
Yes, take a point.
Ashley.
Yes. Now try to get the ring off.
He did, and then he put it back on.
Alright, so both of these still have to be perfect square. Now, this is going to blow your mind on what we do. Is everybody ready? Brace yourselves. You start by taking the square root of the first term. So, if our first term is a squared, what's the square root of a squared?
A.
Fantastic. Look at you go, take a point.
Ready?
Then our next step
1,
is take the square root of the second term. What's our second, blah, 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 blah.
See, it said 0, 0, 0, 1.
Third term, not second. That's very crazy. John, I really need you to stop because I can't concentrate on what I'm writing while you're being a crazy person.
Second and third term.
Third.
Can you write 8, please? But I won't, stress myself out and have a heart attack.
Now, is that the same steps as we just did? Yes, it is. What is the only difference?
The sign.
The sign. It's a subtraction. So what's going to be on the inside of our parentheses this time?
That's subtraction.
A subtraction.
Third.
All right, are you ready? Let's do... I need to mix it up. I'm tired of doing the same thing. 25a squared minus 20a plus 4. Now, are both the first and third term perfect squares?
Yes.
How do you know?
Because 5 is 5 and 25 and 2 and 2.
What about our a's? Is that important?
Yes.
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 Clearly not you.
College.
Alright, so everybody draw your parentheses, put a squared, but what's going to be on the inside this time? A subtraction. Wait. Alright, so now we take the square root of the first term. Our first term is 25a squared. What is the square root of 20?
5a squared.
5a. Just say. And then what's the square root of 4?
2.
And you're done. Multiply. So remember, to check, do 5a times 2. What's 5a times 2?
10.
And 10 times a times 2 is?
28.
So that's how you check. Multiply them together, then multiply it by 2. Alright, next problem.
P-O-Q-E, that's spelled done. Yes, it does indeed.
It's almost joy. Oh my god.
We're not leaving until 2:13.
Yeah. Oh, really? What's he saying? So we just say this last thing is over.
Yeah, we get all kinds of time together. Aren't you so excited? I know Parker is. That's why he's over there talking, because he can't stand it and he wants to be in here longer with me.
You just snitched on me. Bro, snitches
You
get
just
snitched
snitched
on
on
me.
me.
Right now, I'm my boy.
Where are you going?
Hey, you can't be doing that.
I just don't care anymore.
Hey, he's trying to stitch me.
I don't see anything. Right? It's just
What
part
was
of the
that?
life.
Alright, you know what? Wednesday when we actually have class, you two are just going to sit outside. Like, clearly we can't have class together. So we're going to have to sit you outside on opposite sides of the hall. Or maybe you can go to another class. That's what we could do. Missing the point of what I'm saying to you. So I think that's what we'll do.
I'm good.
No. Alright, so is the first a perfect term? I mean a perfect square.
Yes.
Is this a perfect square?
Yes.
Alright, let's take the square root of it. What's the square root of 16x squared?
4x.
Alright, minus, what's the square root of 9?
3.
And you put a squared. And then you're done.
This is so easy.
I know.
Easy as pie. Why is it easy? Yeah, it's not easy at all.
Alright, and the last one that we're going to talk about, and then you're going to get your homework and part of your packet. Because you have a test on Thursday.
Wait, is Texas, how much?
Then we get our study guide tomorrow.
So I'm gonna
Packet due Thursday?
Alright, so, how many terms do we have here?
2.
So we have 2 terms, 2 sets of parentheses. You need to put 2 sets of parentheses when you have 2 terms. When you have 3, it's 1. Does everybody understand?
Yes.
You only use this when these are perfect squares. That is the only time you use this.
So if it's not perfect
If
square?
it's not perfect square, you have to find a different way to factor, but you only use this if it's perfect squares. So what you do is you take the square root of the first term. Then you take the square root of the second term. I know, will you put it on the side right there? Thanks. So, you take the square root of the first term, you take the square root of the second term, then you put it in your parentheses. That's it. That's all you do. So, our first term is a squared. What's the square root of a squared?
A.
So, we put an a here and an a here. Our second term is b squared. What's the square root of b squared?
B.
So, we put a b here and a b here. Is everybody with me? Because we don't have 3, right?
No.
So our example that we're going to start with is 121 a to the 4th minus 64b squared.
Both of them are perfect.
They are. And are there 2 terms?
Yes.
So how many sets of parentheses am I going to have?
2.
And we're going to have a plus in them and a minus in them. Now, what you put in one set of parentheses must match what you put in the other set of parentheses. So if I have a donut and an Oreo here, I'm going to have a donut and an Oreo here. Does everybody understand?
Yes.
All right, what's the square root of 121 a to the 4th?
And that is 12.
11a squared. 11a squared. On this you do because you're taking the square root of 4. That's a great question. Alright, then we take the square root of 64b squared. What's the square root of 64b squared?
8b.
8b, 8b. Do you see how what's in both of my parentheses matches except the sign?
Yeah.
Then you're done.
Oh, let's take that one.
11a squared plus 8b. 11a squared minus 8b. And that's it, yeah. That's factoring.
11.
If you have 2 terms and this, if you have perfect squares, always look for the perfect square. Alright, una más and then homework. Alright, 16x squared minus 25. 16x squared minus 25. Now, are both of those perfect squares?
Yes.
Okay. Do we have 2 terms?
Yes.
So how many parentheses are we going to have?
2.
2 sets of parentheses. Alright, so draw your 2 parentheses.
Stop falling.
Put a plus, put a minus. What is the square root of 16x squared?
4x.
4x.
Plus
And what's the square root of 25?
5.
Do you see how what's in my parentheses matches on both?
Yes.
That's how you know you did it right.
That's how you know.
Minus 5.
Alright, homework, let's go.
Homework.
If I can. My sister doesn't have time and she has no stuff in her. And my mom's supposed to work along with my dad.
Yes.
Nah. I'm gonna do my Snapchat. I'm gonna take a picture. I can't write.
Wouldn't that be nice? Tyreek, baby, she's talking to you as well.
We did that.